So we've got a good start to our page here, but it's not very hyper. We want to be able to use the hypertext quality of the web to add links that will be able to take the user to other places. Now I have a lot of potential places in my content that I can use as external links. For example, I have Texas State University here. And so the way that you would add a link is with the A tag. A stands for anchor. So I'm going to put the angle bracket and then A. And then we have to use the href for horizontal reference to put the URL or the website address for Texas State University. Because we're doing this as an external link, we have to use the http:// and we'll put txst, which is the new way to reference Texas State's website, .edu. You'll notice it's href equal http://txst.edu in quotation marks. Then I want to close the angle bracket. And you'll notice here that Visual Studio Code brought up the closing A. What I want to do is surround the text that I want to be the link with the opening and closing A tag. So that's not the right place for it. I need to remove it and put it at the end of Texas State University. And then that will allow Texas State University to be the underlined link. So let's save it and refresh. And now you should see Texas State University is a link. And when I click on it, it should go to the Texas State University page. So it's pretty simple to add links. Just make sure you're including the HTTP or HTTPS:/ in the URL. Now, if I have my user go to the Texas State site, there's a lot of stuff for them to do on the Texas State site. They may never find their way back to my original page. So that's why when I do an external link like this, I like to also use the attribute that lets it open in a new window, and that's target. So I'm going to say target equals, and then in the quotation marks, it's underscore blank. You have to use the underscore. And make sure that you open and close the quotation marks before and after within that same A tag. So it's A space, href equal, target equal blank. That's all you have to do is put that in the opening A tag. So let's refresh this. We'll go back to our original page and refresh. And now Texas State University opens in a new tab. So somebody could spend all the time they want out here, but my site is still up there. Now we've got a few things here. You'll notice that once I visited this site, it turned purple, the link turned purple, and we can control those things by putting some different attributes in our body tag. First of all, let's go ahead and change this light blue to something lighter so that we can see. I'm just going to make the background beige. Of course, you can make it anything you want. We can also change the text color of all the text on the page. If we wanted this to be gray, we could do that. I don't think I want to do that because that's too light with the beige background, but that's how you would change your text color. I'm going to leave it as black. And we could also use the hexadecimal code. I happen to know that black is hashtag 000000. And then we want to be able to change the color of the links. So we say link equal, and we can put in any color we want there. So if we want the link to be red, we can do that. And then when we visited it, we can put in a V-link color, and we can tell that what we want it to be. Maybe we want that to be green. I'm making it these colors so you can see the difference. You can also put an A-link, which is the active link color, and that's while you're clicking on it. This will not matter once we start using CSS to be able to use a hover, but I'll just show you this for now so you'll know that that's what that means. Now, because we have already visited the Texas State site, it's already visited, so it's going to be the green color. When we refresh this, you can see that it's green. And when I click on it, it turns gray. That's that A link. So let's go back, and that opened it for us, so that still works. Let's go back to our code, and we'll add one more link to the University of Texas at Austin so we can see what the regular link color looks like. So I know it's A, href, equal http:// utexas.edu, and then we'll do target equal blank, underscore blank, closing the A after the words that we want to have associated with the link. So if I save this page, I should be able to see that that link for the University of Texas is red. If we click on it, it should open a new browser window, new browser tab, and we go back and now it'll be green because we visited. And as we click on it, it's gray because we set it up that way. For all the links on the page. Notice that this is associated with all the links on the page, the changes that we've made in the body tag. We use the body tag once. We open it here, we close it down here. You don't need to have multiple body tags on the site. The browser will just get confused. So work with these tags, put links in other places. There may be other things that you have in your information. For example, I worked at different places and went to different schools, so I could put links to all of those and get practice with links. We will eventually use links also to take us to other places on our site, other pages that we create, but for now we don't have any other pages. So hold on for that when we talk about navigation.